thank those of you all who have given HISD a great school year this year. I know a lot of you all are on vacation, and we have some teachers that just finished up some summer school, and I want to thank those people that stayed on in the summer to help our kids get ahead, even in the summer when some of our people are on vacation. Also, I want to have this opportunity to share with Team HISD, which actually the media has beat me to the punch, as they have most of the time, to announce that I will be resigning from my seat from District 8. It's something that my family and I have been talking about for a while now, something that we have had numerous discussions, and a decision has to be made at some point. And it's been a very hard decision to make because I grew up here. My family came to this country 37 years ago, and the first school district they introduced me to was HISD. I went to elementary school here, I went to middle school here, I went to high school here, and when I went off to college, I liked it so much I decided to become a school teacher, and I came back to teach here. And even as I was going through college, I volunteered, even won a VIPS award for a program that we started at an elementary school where we introduced elementary students and their parents to a college career path. And this was about exposure to these parents so that they would let them know that this thing about higher educational institute was nothing to be afraid of, and it was something that was actually very beneficial to them. So then I decided to run for the school board. I tell people this is not a departure. I'm still going to be part of Team HISD because I am a parent of 2 children that are part of HISD. With all the reorganizations that are happening within the district, and with all the demands that I know my colleagues up here and those that have called me and said, Deanna, we understand why you are stepping down. I'm one of those people that like to give anything I do 100%. I committed to this seat and to my constituency to do it 100%. And when I felt that I was not able to attend meetings, whether they were here at Central Administration or meetings out at campuses that I was being called to, that's when I had to do a self-reflection and say, am I giving this 100%? Am I doing what I said I was going to do? And that was represent my district and make educational decisions and vote on policies that I had sat down with people and really had some hardcore discussions on before I voted them. And I came to a realization that I was losing time. And of course, like everyone else, I only have 24 hours in a day. And with my children growing, 8-year-old about to turn 9, and a 6-year-old off to 1st grade, and my 8-year-old off to 3rd grade, which is a different animal because tax is being taught there, they were demanding more time of me. And one of the reasons I actually stopped teaching was to spend more time with them. And then all of a sudden, I decided to run for the school board, and it seemed well in the beginning. It seemed very good. And then all of a sudden, it's become even more time-consuming. We have Apollo 20 school. We have this whole reorg with so many new faces, so many people that want to sit down and meet and discuss the vision of HISD. And I've had to turn so many of them away. Some people have even gone as far as to look me at my home saying, Deanna, you haven't returned my emails or my phone call. It has been a hard decision. It is one that, but it's one that has to be made. Because, as I stated to you all, and I say to everyone, anything I do, I like to do it 100%. And I know there's a lot of rumors and a lot of gossip. Oh, God, Deanna, your family's under, let's get that out of the way. Your family's under investigation. You're going through a divorce. That's a new one. I never lived in the district to begin with, so none of that. It has nothing to do with that. Those are all rumors that have existed almost as long as I've been in this office, which is 7.5 years. It has everything to do with my family. And I think people have a very hard time understanding that it has everything to do with my family. So my colleagues that have called me, that have served on the board, are the ones that said, Deanna, I understand. It's like you have 2 small kids and you're meeting 3-4 times a week, sometimes 4 or 5 hours, sometimes even longer. She said, so, we exactly where you're coming from, and we just want to thank you for serving. I want to thank those people who have called me first to try to convince me not to leave the seat. I see that Senator Gallegos is here, is one of the individuals who spoke with me yesterday. We had a long conversation. But, you know, one of the things I kept telling people when they were on the phone with me, and people could hear kids in the background, it's like, you know, my kids are with me. And it's really hard, you know, when your children are right next to you to say, you know what, you're right, I'm just going to stick it out another 18 months. Because that is the reason I am leaving. I am leaving because of my children, and because, you know, as hard as people believe, I say it again, as hard as it is for people to believe, I'm going to go home and be a full-time mommy and really spend some time in some of those family businesses that I've neglected for a very long time, and make sure that I, you know, spend 100% of my time now to my children. And I just want to thank you all who have supported me along the way. And I tell people this is not the end of me. I'm still going to be a huge advocate for the district. And I'll even volunteer for committees. I think I told some of my colleagues, I said, I'll be willing to sit on committees as long as they're not ones that meet every week for 4 or 5 hours. I said, I will continue to be an advocate for District 8, especially because I know the whole process and I know how to sign up for the agenda to sign up for the hearing of citizens to come advocate and speak on behalf of the children of District 8. I'm never going to leave that role. Once again, I want to thank those of you all, my colleagues who stay here, especially those of you who have small children in the district and devote so much of your time to do this. It's very, very time consuming. Those of you all who have been here with us at 7:30 in the morning, sometimes 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and even on weekends sometimes. You know, I want to thank you all for your continuous service, and that is the reason I'm very comfortable leaving the seat, because we got a great team. And it may not be a team of 10. It's going to become a team of 9 for a while. But, you know, I'm reassured, you know, with this board and the solid board that we have, that it will continue to get even better. And even greater things I know are going to happen in the coming years. And soon you all will become a team of 10. And I just want to congratulate you all and continue to support you all. And remember, I'm still part of Team HISD. I'm just going to be in the role of a parent. Thank you all.